Hey, my name is Abe and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. Let's play as the robot. I was about to call him the bullet, that's definitely wrong. And I'm not gonna do alternate skin robot. I'm just gonna do standard robot. I like my metal boy. We can play as the skeleton next time we decide to play as the robot if I remember. But it's been a while since I've played. Okay, that's a good way of starting. Thank you for the armor. It's been a while since I've played a robot run. It's actually been a long time since I've played a robot run. Most of my runs lately have been Paradox and Pilot BCDD20T runs. I gotta remember how to play as this guy. We've got the coolant. We need to use it very frequently because it recharges extremely quickly. We have to not take damage. We can put out wicks very easily if we have the coolant active. And otherwise, it's just a standard run with a very good starting weapon that's going to carry us through a couple of floors in all likelihood. So let's do our best. Don't take any damage. Kill all the enemies. Do a no-hit run as the robot. Be proud, be happy. I don't think I've ever done a BCDD20 robot run. I've definitely done DD20 robot runs in the past, but I have to imagine that a BCDD20 robot run would just be absolutely miserable, right? Having to do an entire run, only getting hit, 6+ armor amount of times, that would just totally suck. Then again, jammed enemies wouldn't be as much of a problem, and if you take contact damage, you would only take 1 armor instead of potentially 2 half hearts worth of damage if the enemy is like a jammed blob. But also you just don't get as much HP. HP upgrades aren't worth anything to the robot. It's very sad. It's a very sad thing. Wow, okay. I'll be honest with you, I thought I dodged that. But I trust the game. I trust the game not to lie to me. And if it says I took that damage, I probably took the damage. But I swear to you, I made that dodge. We'll just call that the tax on the Patches and Mendy being on the first floor. That's our healer tax right there. Anyways. Yeah, robot. Still probably the hardest character to play in Gungeon, even though... Ooh. Yeah, we have a second key. Yeah, let's do it. Even though the robot only takes 1 armor when he gets hit by a jammed enemy or a jammed bullet, he still only has a limited amount of HP. You cannot regenerate his HP on a run unless you pick up armor. He is definitely the hardest character in the game to play as. Let's see if we can't make a run work as him. The big boy gives me good hope, because the big boy is an amazing item, even if we have a little bit of extra curse from it. Being able to do a ton of damage, clear out rooms at the press of a button. I love it. We love it. Riddle of Lead is OP on the robot. Riddle of Lead, there's another item I think that also makes it so that you have a chance of not getting hit or not taking damage when you get hit. But yeah, Riddle of Lead is good on the robot because Riddle of Lead makes it so that if you have no health, which the robot has no health technically, you have a 50% chance of not taking damage. And also, I know I was talking about things like BCDD20T, but the robot actually does function pretty well in DD20 mode just because of the fact that the robot is immune to shockwave and unfriendly fire, which is a very big help. Green chest, brown chest, green chest, brown chest, green chest, brown chest, green chest, brown chest. Let's go green chest. Triple gun. It's not terrible. We'll break this for junk. We'll go down to the oubliette, and we'll continue this run. Is this the lucky robot run? How would this be a lucky robot run compared to any other run? How is he immune to those? Random Riveter. The robot is immune to shockwave because the shockwave laser beams are electrical damage. The robot is immune to electrical damage. There go, he's immune to the shockwave laser beams. He's also immune to unfriendly fire because battery bullets means that his shots are electrical, and when they bounce off of a wall thanks to unfriendly fire, they don't do any damage because he's immune to electrical damage. So the robot is by default immune to those two modifiers. Other characters can be immune to those modifiers by picking up battery bullets, which makes battery bullets insanely OP in DD20 mode. I had it in a run previously. I think it was a losing run because I had like 20 curse or something stupid like that. But yeah, I like the robot in DD20 mode because of the fact that he's immune to a couple of different modifiers. I still think back on that run, by the way, where I picked up an insane amount of curse, and I think to myself, oh, if only I did not pick up the curse and summon LJ, would we have won the run? Could that have been a victory? Well, it very well could have, but... Yo, knock it off. But we will never know, because I screwed it up and lost. Please. Wish we could do something with the HP. I wish I could do something with the HP without even needing to worry about the synergy that makes it so that you can turn HP into money. It's like a heart purse plus a heart synthesizer or something like that. It's not that good of a synergy, let's be honest. No reason to use the big boy here. Triple gun I like. It does pretty okay damage in either of its first two forms, but really when you get the beam form, you would like to have something like a chance bullets, so you can get free beams. Because only getting 100 shots to use the good form of the beam form of the triple gun, it's not that much. I don't even know what hit me. What keeps hitting me? Well, switch back to its previous form, rather. I actually just don't know. Like, I was pretty sure I was far enough away from the dynamite that he wouldn't explode on me, but apparently I was too close. Or that's what I'm gonna assume until proven otherwise. I feel like this floor and the last floor, the two hits I took was like, how did I get hit there? Is it my brain? Is my brain not seeing the board correctly today? I don't know. Put the demon beggar from Isaac into the game. How would that help the robot? Still can't do anything with the HP, you can't hold it. There kind of is a demon beggar in the form of Vampire Lady. I guess she's more of a blood bank now that I think about it. Sure. Let's go. Let's go, Blob. Blobber boy. Oh, Dark Bum. Or I get what you're saying now. The familiar that sucks up the HP drops and turns them into soul hearts. Gotcha. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be a neat little pickup. You have to race him to the HP drops in order to pick him up if you want him, otherwise he turns him into armor. What about the robot from Nuclear Throne, the little blue one? The blue skin? He can follow you around and then suck up all of the HP and turn him into armor, because that's what he does. He walks around and eats guns and turns them into HP, or in ammo. You always get confused by the different bums. Let's go for junk. Yes, I would like more guns, but we have a good active item already. Let's get the crutch, so our shots home in. We'll get some more junk for damage. We have Fat Line, Mac 10. It's decent so far. Let's get the hell out of here. What is Triple Gun? Oh, Triple Gun is this gun that has 3 phases, and the third phase is a giant laser beam of destruction. that doesn't have a lot of ammo, unfortunately. Ooh, careful. 80 rounds to kill a room. That's not that bad, fat line. Dude, actually, the crutch is making it so that these shots hit more frequently. That's actually really cool. Anything that improves the accuracy of these shots is a big benefit for me. Or in my eyes, rather. Okay, careful. Now, unfortunately, it's an active item. It's a good active item, but I like the big boy. We already paid our curse for it as well. But yeah, the crutch making it so that these shots are easier to hit with is actually kind of nice. It means that we have, right, if you're dodge rolling, you're not invincible to those guys. It means that we have a little bit of an extra way of doing damage with the fat line. Or at least I think it's a crutch effect. Maybe it's not. No, it totally looks like it is. Like, the shots are like curving in an S pattern. That's gotta be because of the crutch. Of course, I still wish that the shots came back to the gun in a straight line, but whatever. We're also gonna run out of ammo in like one half of a room. I also took a bad hit of damage, but you know what? It's okay. It's not that bad. Don't worry about it. Everyone gets hit. Poe Buddy's nerfed, etc., etc. No, it's 50 ammo where you get the hyper beam. Okay. I was thinking about it, and I thought it was 100 ammo, but no, it's definitely 50. Laser sight. Doesn't synergize with anything we have, I don't think. So I don't see a need to pick it up. We could pick up a key. I only have 7 HP. It's not that much. Need to remember, says Cheese and Bees. Airstrike is green, Napalm Strike is red. Correct. You know how you remember? Because fire is red. You think I kid? I know kid. Full ammo. Let's take it for the fat line. I kind of like the fact that we have a big laser gun right now. Kind of a little low on weapons, but then again, we didn't open many chests recently. Haven't had too many key drops. We've had one, I think, and the chest we got for free from doing the room, the challenge room, was just an active item that we didn't want. So there. Nothing we can do about that, can we? Really? No secret room? We'll open up one chest. Oh, god damn it. Is there anything that we want to steal? Yeah, probably. We can steal the laser sight, I suppose, and we'll switch back to the big boy. Buy the key, open up the other blue chest, get a gun. It's not a bad gun. Then we'll fight the boss. I'm gonna get you, Gorgon. Bleh. 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 Shoot slowly. This gun does a lot of damage. There we go. Get the orange! It's useless! You don't even get the coolness when you eat it, I don't think. You only get the coolness when you're holding it. Oh, come on. Get out of here, rat. No, I don't care about you. This is a horrible run right now. Is this what I wanted from Gungeon? Is this what you wanted? I don't know. But it's what we got. Let's go down to the next floor. What's the hyper beam of it like against bosses? Well, there you go, Flytris. If you just hold down the trigger, you're gonna hit the damage cap and you're gonna waste a lot of ammo. You gotta kind of wait a little bit between shots. Wiki says you do. Wiki says you do what? Wiki says you do get the coolness from eating the orange. I don't think you do. There's an easy way of checking, I suppose. It's been a while since I've done this. We can just like look at the stats and see where coolness is. Yeah, no coolness. Health +1, curse +1, damage plus 0.5, damage plus 0.5, damage plus 0.5. That's the junk. Curse 2.5, that's from stealing. Enemy projectile speed, that's because we're in turbo mode. Dodge roll speed, that's because we're in turbo mode. Movement speed, that's because we're in turbo mode. No coolness. I don't see any ownerless stat modifiers that indicate that we have coolness from eating the orange. So, orange, if it has coolness, it's only when you're carrying it. I believe. Then again, I could be wrong. You know, maybe there's another stat that I'm not looking at correctly, or maybe it's not an ownerless stat modifier. Maybe it's something else. There's another. Oh, I didn't kill the main one, which is you. There's another. There's a mod out there that gives you on-screen stats in Gungeon, things like curse and coolness. That might be a good way of seeing, because that might actually show you a correct calculation. I don't know. Challenge complete. That was, oh man, that was such a hard challenge. Oh, thank you for the stinger, my friend. What does it synergize with? Particle flow. Oh, homing shots, I think. Oh, sorry. I try not to sneeze into the microphone. At the very least, I look away. But sometimes there's no time between when the sneeze comes out and I have to mute myself. Sometimes the mute doesn't work. I think the mute does work. It's just I was lazy this time around. Fatline takes way too long to reload, but I gotta admit, I've been enjoying it a lot more in BCDD20T once I realized, hey, it's actually immune to Unfriendly Fire and Blobulon Rancher. It's so good. Also, I don't like Rainbow BCDD20T just because I feel like I'd rather run the risk of getting getting more items that maybe not are as perfect as they need to be. Like, I'd rather get more items than less items, which to me means, hey, just play non-rainbow. You'll get more chests, but they might be worse. It is nice to not have to worry about keys at all and buying keys and all that good stuff, but then you finish a run and you've got like 4 items, which probably isn't enough on your average BCDD20T run. You have to ignore guns as well from the rainbow chests, etc., etc. You know what? You are jammed! But luckily you're not that much of a problem. Got him. I have him in my sights. Three rockets? You're gonna take 3 rockets? Good lord. That's too many rockets. Yo, eye patch. That would be a good item to get. We would like to be able to have a damage upgrade at a cost of accuracy down because we have battery bullets, and battery bullets is an accuracy upgrade. So I would take it in a heartbeat. Give me fat line ammo. We're gonna have to use triple gun a little bit more. That's okay. Oh no, I have to use a decent damage machine pistol. Oh shucks. I also have the crutch. So getting that that damage upgrade wouldn't be that detrimental to us. Excuse me, what did I do before Gungeon? I played a little bit of Isaac before I really started playing Gungeon. Gungeon's the first game that I'm like really good at, I think. I loved it. I loved the animation, the skill involved, the guns, the items. And I made a name for myself as the Gungeon Man. Gungeon Man! He's a guy who plays a lot of Gungeon Man. I have 2 accuracy ups? I do! It's Mario death. The very long Mario death that happens sometimes. You're right, I do have 2 accuracy upgrades. So yeah, the eye patch would be effing fantastic. By the way, you're not a mimic. You two are mimics, though. Yo. Get more. Expend a little bit of ammo, it's worth it. Well, we did pick up a couple of keys and water gun. I don't really love water gun. Really dislike this. Just because it makes the screen incredibly laggy, but maybe we'll give it a shot. Galactic Medal of Valor. That's better. Yo, did we just get... I don't know why this happens. It feels like sometimes this happens where you get actives or... Sorry, when you get either 2 guns or two items from your floor chests. It's happened on a previous run relatively recently when we got 2 guns on the same floor, and now we got 2 items on the same floor. I don't get it, why that happens sometimes, but honestly, I'm okay with it, because Galactic Medal of Valor is amazing, but very strange, very strange. Oh, I'm out of blanks! Glad I didn't get hit then. I'm hitting him, so I'm gonna use the camera. Oh, hello. Hello, Cannon Balrog, my new friend. The hell are you doing next to me so close? Get the hell out of here, Cannon Balrog. Abe is good at all games. I'm like decent. I'm perfectly decent at many games. That's what I'll say about that. I have a game brain. Not gay brain, game brain. I've got a game brain. Games make sense to me. Yo, do we want ammo? Or table tech blanks? Give me the Holy Grail. Then let's buy a key. I like Holy Grail. Holy Grail. Holy Grail. We can't afford the eye patch. I wish we could, but we can't. You're level 216 in Rainbow Six Siege. Nice. I have not played Siege in a long time, but it is a fun game. I've watched people play it. I have a friend who streams a whole lot of Siege. Like, every day or every other day they're playing Siege. Katie Bug. But I haven't played a lot of it. I played it when it came out. I thought it was a lot of fun. And then I stopped playing it because I'm not someone who plays a lot of first-person shooter games. Sometimes I get in the mood for one. But a lot of the times I get games like that because my friends are getting it, and they're like, I want to play with you, you know, we want to play some games together because we're a group. So I get games like that, like PUBG and Rainbow Six Siege, and we play it for a little while, and then I kind of just get bored with it pretty easily. Try not to, but sometimes it just happens. This camera makes me long for the times when I have like a camera synergy that gives me like a massive damage upgrade and multi-shot, and I kill enemies on future runs with the camera from this room because it's just wrecking everything. Why can't I have a camera like that on this run? What should we use? You know what? No. Okay, well, I mean, for a split second I will. We'll try a Bubble Blaster for a little while. Bubble Blaster is a pretty fun gun. Although now that we have ammo, let's see what we're gonna put it in. More fat line? More fat line. Let's do it. Sweet. Labman 004. Thank you for the follow. How you doing? Hello, welcome. Mobile games, ew. I don't play a lot of mobile games. The only game I have on my phone that is a quote-unquote mobile game is Downwell. Ben 10, thank you for the follow as well. Downwell is a fun game, but it's a lot harder to play on mobile than it is on my PC, so I don't play it on mobile, even though I did buy it specifically to play it on mobile. Because I'm like, this is a game that I enjoy, and I appreciate the developer, and, you know, it's a nice vertical game that would fit on a phone well, and then it's like, the controls aren't as responsive as I would like because it's a mobile game. Wow, thanks. Wow, thanks! The same enemy hit me twice. Posit gun, love it. Oh, and we got full ammo for our gun because we got hit. Okay, you know what? Triple gun is now worthless. Let's accept it and move on. The perfect mobile game to me is like a puzzle game. The other day when I was playing a little bit of Space Chem, I would leave it running on my computer because I wanted to come back to the solution that I was working on. By the way, synergy! And it's like the perfect game, I think, for me to just have on my phone because I can just look at it whenever I have an idea. It's like, wait a minute, can I do this? Look at my phone, turn on the Steam Link app. No, that'll never work. Wait a minute, can I do this? Turn on my phone, look at the Steam Link app, look at the game. No, this will never work. Maybe I can like run a quick test to see if an idea for a solution would work, and then I can just move on. And that's it. Slay the Spire is also a really good Steam Link game because it just runs basically perfectly on the phone. Let's use composite gun. High Priest? No! Damn it. I get, like, a good synergy to use against the kill pillars, and I don't get them. What's the synergy to use against the kill pillars? Well, I mean, it's basically just, this. Whew. Gotcha. Ding, 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 ding. At least we managed to kill him. He's a tough boss to kill flawlessly, so I'm glad that we were able to do it here. We also do not have enough money to buy much from the blank man. We could buy a lodestone. I think I will. Because we only have armor, every time we get hit, enemies will get stunned. That seems to be pretty good to me. That seems extremely acceptable. And then we will do a quick look on items to sell. By the way, if we sell junk... Oh no, Abe, you're selling your damage upgrades. Oh, what are you gonna do? You're not gonna have all the damage you had previously. Except 0.5 or 0.05, 0.05, 0.05. The damage upgrades have stuck around even though I dropped the junk. Don't need to worry about it. What I will drop, however, is the water gun, even though it's a good synergy with the rope. And you know what? We should keep it. We should keep it because we actually do have to fight the dragon, and this works well against the dragon. I think what I'm actually going to sell is triple gun. It's a good gun, but because whenever we get hit we gain ammo, it's super hard to keep it in its large beam form. So I am going to get rid of it. And I'm going to keep the rest of our guns because we have not a lot of great guns. This is a scary run. It's a very scary run. Does the damage up persist through save and quit? Should. I don't see why it wouldn't. However, having said that, it might not persist because a lot of... oh, you know, it does persist. What doesn't persist is curse up on an item that was dropped from Lament Configurum. But I do believe that the damage from junk does persist. I could test it probably on this run. Yo, that was a pretty good explosion. Yeah, I'll test it on the next floor. Before we go down to Bullet Hell, I'll interact with the save and quit man. That was dumb. We'll run a proper test to ensure that the damage upgrade does persist. I don't know what to use here. Maybe what I should do is like Fat Line Bubble Blaster. That sounds like a weird combination, but I'm thinking Fat Line for damage to an enemy at range, and then if they get close and I need to push them back, just use the Bubble Blaster. Hello. Darkness, my old friend. I could have sold master rounds for no downsides. I could have sold one of them, I suppose. You are correct. Oh boy! Oh boy! But it's not really that worthwhile. You only get 3 credits. I know I sold the junk for 3 credits, but that actually didn't matter, I don't think. I mean, I guess the flawlesses don't matter either, but you can only sell like one of them, because since I had already sold the junk, selling one flawless would make the great man disappear. So we could have only gotten one of them. I mean, it's still 3 cents. Should still do it. Dude, Galactic Medal of Valor actually is making Fat Line usable. God damn it. Bad hit to take. Yeah, actually being able to get a free, or not a free reload, but like a full reload in a short amount of time is incredibly valuable with the Fat Line. Cheese and Bees, you wish you got Slay the Spire when you had Steam wallet funds. It's a great game. I haven't played it on any console, but I hear that the console ports are well done. You know, as well as they can be for a game that is ideally played with a mouse, I think. Please. You did Fat Line with better reloading? I'm a believer. I'm a believer, I couldn't leave this gun behind if I'm playing on BCDD20T. I do love being able to kill enemies on the other side of walls when they are particularly difficult, tough enemies. And it's like, you have to die. That would have probably been a good Bubble Blaster opportunity. I still have it on my my favorite, right? Yeah. Push them back. Take their names and push them back. Thank you, Ring of Chess Friendship. Yo, another amulet? That's very handy. Thank you. Now when I get hit inevitably and take a lot of damage, I can poison the enemies along with pushing them away from me. You never know, that might make all the difference. The ability to steal. Well, now we can get Omega Bullets, which is a very nice item to have. It's not going to synergize with too much that we have right now, except for the Stinger. Composite gun, maybe. I don't know how the game handles Alpha Bullet, Omega Bullet when you fire 2 ammo in your gun in a charge shot and it's the only ammo in your gun. But at least for right now, the Stinger is probably going to be my boss killer of choice, with Composite gun as a little bit of a blank in our back pocket whenever we need it. Okay, I did use a blank there because I got a little bit confused with Composite gun. Oh, I understand now. I got confused with Composite gun because of the faster reload. That's what that extra shot was. Speaking of faster reload, the Stinger is poppin'. Also, look at that perfect aim. Steal money from Vampire Lady? I wish you could. That'd be a nice feature. You become invisible and then steal money from her for some reason. Or in some fashion. I don't know how you would, because she's drinking it for cash, I think. Alright, you know what? Bam. I think that actually made it a little bit harder, because I had to identify what path I was supposed to take. Gotcha. Oh, rapid fire! Hello, welcome! How you doing? Any nuclear throne plan today? Depends. If that's what you guys want, we'll play it. 126 money. I don't think there's anything of value in the shop, so I'm just gonna ignore it and say, hey, you know what? We're just gonna move on. Ugh. Okay. Enough HP. And actually, combined with the nanomachines, we should have more than enough HP. We have more than enough ammo. Let's keep using Fatline Bubble Blaster. I'm starting to appreciate the gun more as I'm using it. Except in a situation like this, where I can't hit the priest and my shots just aren't hitting the enemies and I have to wonder where are they hitting, you know? I know they're hitting an enemy somewhere on the level, I just don't know what enemy they're hitting. It's like, there's a specific order I need to kill things, game. Oh my god, I didn't even see him. No. We'll come back to you later, my friend. I know I should use the, you know what? Since enemies summoned themselves, I decided to use the big boy there. But I don't know, at this stage of the game, maybe the enemies just have too much HP for Fatline to really be that useful. Or maybe it's just a little bit more situational and I shouldn't use it when there's many, many enemies, like it's a single target gun. Because it is not killing the enemies I needed to kill fast enough. Due to the nature of the gun and the fact that it kind of homes in on whatever enemy is actually furthest away from you, which is completely unlike, oh my god, such bad dodging. It's completely unlike any other gun in the game. I'm also just dodging incredibly poorly. So a lot of this is also just on me. But like in this situation, it's like, please kill the one enemy in front of me, not the enemy that's 3 enemies away from me. Oh my god, he fired so quickly. Is this Fatline or is this me? I don't know. Just give me ammo. I'm not even gonna use the shot grub, although crutch shots with the shot grub, now you got me thinking. Doesn't this gun, I thought this gun homed in a lot more than it did. Maybe I had like a very specific synergy on a previous run with the shot grub, where the shots were homing in insanely well, but let's go back to the fat line for a little while. You know what? No. Love the chests. Let's get more junk. I forgot to do the save and quit. I was gonna test to see if the stat bonus from junk persisted. That's my bad. I already forgot. I said I was gonna do it, and then I fought the boss, and it's like do. Off to the next floor. Yeah, I think maybe Fatline is a little bit more situational than general use. It's so hard to specifically kill a single target, and target selection is very important in Gungeon. I say it all the time, and I believe it. Monster Blood does that? Monster Blood gives shot grub homing? I believe it. Hey, buzz off. No! Easiest use of an active item ever. A little bit more of a damage upgrade, so we should be at 5 stacks of 5% that affect multiplicatively. Please, please. Oh, you son of a gun! Right when he died. I hate an enemy like this too, because the Fatline shots, they're gonna home in on the Gun Reaper that I can't even kill. So I'm gonna get like no value out of those shots, unless they just happen to hit an enemy that's hiding underneath the Gun Reaper or something. Dude, I've been taking just absolutely horrible damage on this run. I think I've lost my robot foo a little bit, not having played him in so long. Oh, hey, well, he didn't have the foo to begin with. Alright, you know what? You wanna be smarmy about it? Fine. Be that way. I hate this room. Where are my shots? I mean, congratulations, Bullets. You managed to make the other side of the room safe before you made my side of the room safe. It really just needs to home in on whatever's closest to your cursor, not whatever's closest to the wall in the distance. Get him! Okay. Blaster fat line. I guess we'll use the fat line until we're out of ammo, and then when we run out of ammo, we'll use something else, because, well, that's what you do in Gungeon! Please, 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 please. Thank you. I kind of want to just dump myself into the pit here to get some ammo back, but I'm not going to. I'm going to let the game hurt me. If you want to steal my HP, you're going to have to earn it, Gungeon. Alright, let's do it. I like these homing rockets. They don't home, you know, perfectly, but as long as you're not faced in exactly the wrong direction, they'll still impact. Also, Big Boy did not break any of those bullets. That's okay. It's okay. Oh, don't stay in the poison. Okay, robot, don't let me down. With 4 blanks, we should be fine. Just don't mess it up. This is a great time to use this. It's a small arena. That one comedian 29, hello, welcome. You're playing D&D right now, nice. I hope you're enjoying your session with whoever you're playing with. Hey, we broke some bullets. Now we're in poison that I can't see because it's invisible poison, but at least we broke some bullets. Oh, come on. And I didn't even break the missile either. Well, Big Boy kind of let me down in the end there. Almost made me poison myself to death, but still a good run. Fat line. It's an interesting idea. If it targeted your cursor instead of the nearest enemy to the wall, it would be 10 times better. Because right now, it's so hard, and I say this every time, by the way, I understand that, but it's so hard to focus on one target with the fat line, to actually have target selection. It's basically impossible, because the fat line just doesn't do that. It just kills a random enemy that's far away from you when there's like a bullet right next to you, and it's like, okay, kill this enemy quickly. That's not what the gun is made for. And it kind of annoys me a little bit. But in any case, 1, 4, 2, 3, 5. Perfect order of flawlesses. Decent run. Successful run as the robot. Anyways, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I will see you here again for the next round of Enter the Gungeon.